to the last day. Well done, you should be so proud. I'm so proud of you. It can be so difficult to just dedicate time to yourself, especially when it includes exercise and you just want to mooch around. But well done. Let's finish it with a bang with our last day. Our affirmation today is I am whole. Let's start with a nice relaxed Shavasana. We deserve it after the last 2 weeks, so just take up space, lie down and breathe here. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out. And just think of today's affirmation. You are one whole being as you are. Okay, let's open our eyes. Let's use our hands to push us back up, cross the legs, and let's come onto tabletop for some cat and cow. Right, we're going to make it fluid today, so push that belly button to the floor as you inhale, crown and tailbone high. Let's flow back, pushing the belly button high, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone. Flow forward into cow, push back. Follow your breath. Maybe a little bit of a circular motion. Okay, let's tuck our toes, come into downward dog. Let's walk the dog, see how the hamstrings feel. Push your chest to your thighs, tailbone nice and high. Feel strong in the shoulders. Okay, let's walk to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Let's let our head and our arms and shoulders be heavy. Breathe here, hold the elbows and sway if that feels good. Okay, let's inhale, arms wide and high. I am whole. Palms meet. Let's come down the centre line into Tadasana. Hands at your side, palms facing forward, shoulders drop away from the ears. Okay, let's inhale, arms wide and high, palms meet, down the centre line, forward fold. Let's lunge back to downward dog. We're going to do a little bit of a flow here, so move your feet back a little bit wider than your normal downward dog. We're going to come high onto our tiptoes, bring the tailbone high, and we're going to roll our spine forward to plank, bend the knees, push back to downward dog. And again, come high onto the tiptoes, roll forward, bend the knees, push back. Last time, roll forward, push back. Okay, let's bring the right leg high, squeeze the glute, bend the knee, open up the hip, breathe here. Can you bring your left heel closer to the ground? Shoulders parallel to the mat. Pull that knee into the chest, get a good squeeze, and let's plant the foot in between the hands. Lower that left knee. Let's come into a quad stretch. So with your left hand, reach back for your left foot, sink a little bit lower, and really feel that quad stretch. One more breath. Okay, let's release that back foot. Let's come onto our left tiptoes and step forward to a forward fold. Come to a halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins, pull your crown forward, straight spine, and release, forward fold. Let's inhale, bring our arms wide and high. Exhale, down the centre line, Tadasana. And let's do the other side. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg lunges back, downward dog. Let's bring our feet back a little bit further and let's do some rolling again. So we're going to come onto the tiptoes, tailbone high, roll the spine forward to plank, bend the knees, push back. How fluid can you make yourself feel here? Push back. One more time. Downward dog. Bring that left leg high, Squeeze that glute, open it up, bend the knee, feel strong, breathe here. Let's lunge that left foot forward, squeeze it into the chest, and release in between the hands. Drop that back knee. Stay here if it feels good. Bend your right leg, reach back with your right hand, come into a good quad stretch. Also really opens up the hips here. So if you feel like you can, and sink a little bit deeper in there. Smile. Okay, let's release that nice and gently. Bring your hands to the floor, tuck that back toe, step it forward for forward fold. Let's do a halfway lift. So bring your hands to your shins, reach your crown forward, bring your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and release. And then let's inhale, bring arms wide and high, palms meet overhead, down the centre line, Tadasana. We're coming into eagle, so let's bring our right leg over the left, crossing at the knee, wrap it round again with your toes if you'd like, sink into that left leg, bring your arms in front of you, elbows parallel to shoulder. Let's cross our right arm over at the elbow and just sink a bit deeper here. Breathe here, let your shoulders drop away from your ears, tall long spine. One more breath. Okay, let's come up, let's bring that right foot back, lean forward, keeping those eagle arms. We're coming into warrior three, squeeze the glute, point the toes. Breathe here, one more breath. Okay, hands to floor, coming to standing split, so push that right leg even higher. Okay, let's bring that right leg to the floor, coming to the outside of the right hand. Toes pointing outwards. Let's bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand, toes pointing outwards. Let's bring our tailbones down, coming into Malasana, Hindu squats. Tailbone down, long spine, shoulders dropped back, hands either at the floor or at heart center. Squeeze those knees out. Breathe here. Close your eyes if it feels good. One more breath here. Okay, let's bring the hands to the floor. Let's lunge back to downward dog. Let's roll our spines forward to plank. Lowering yourself down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And let's push back to Balasana, child's pose. And just breathe here. Okay, let's inhale and bring ourselves back up to downward dog. And let's walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, arms come wide and high. Palms meet. Exhale, Tadasana. And let's get ready for eagle on the other side. So, this time we're bringing our left leg over right, wrap it once or twice, sink in, bring your arms in front of you, crossing the left arm over the top this time. Breathe in, as you exhale, sink. Feel strong here. Remind yourself of the affirmation, I am whole. Okay, let's bring that left leg high behind us, warrior three. Squeeze the glute, point the toes. One more breath. Okay, let's unravel the arms, bring them to the floor, coming to standing splits. Reach that left leg high. Okay, and let's drop the foot to the outside of the left hand, toes pointing outwards. Let's do the same with the other foot. Drop our tailbone, come into Hindu squat. Hands at floor or at heart center. Long spine. Close your eyes and breathe. Okay, let's plant the hands and come back to downward dog. Let's roll forward to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower yourself down. Scoop up, Cobra Upward Dog. Beam your chest forward. Let's bring our knees wide. Come into Child's Pose for 5 breaths. Bring your arms to wherever feels good. I'm going to hold my heels for now. Give my shoulders a bit of a break. And just breathe here. Okay, let's come up to seated to have a little stretch before we close the practice. So we're going to come into cow's pose. So bend that left leg, bend the right one on top, stack the knees if you can, both seat bones on the floor. We're going to try and do it with eagle arms here, but if that doesn't feel good, then just do it normally, just forward fold without the arms. If you want to try eagle, let's bring our arms in front of us, bent at the elbow, elbow parallel to shoulder. We're going to cross that left arm over the right, so the opposite of what our legs are. And let's inhale here, exhale and fold forward. Breathe here. This is such a good stretch. One more breath. Okay, let's untwist the arms, bring them to the floor, use your hands to help you up. Let's extend that left leg, the bottom leg. Keep the knees stacked if you can. Let's inhale and release for a forward fold. Remember, this is a tough one, so just come as far as feels good. And just let your head be heavy here. Hug into your knee. Deep breaths. Push your tailbone back. One more breath. Okay, let's use our hands to help us push back up, and let's do the other side. So right leg on the bottom, stack the left knee on top. If it feels good, bring the arms out in front. We're going to bring our right arm on top this time. Inhale, as you exhale, come forward. One more breath here. Okay, let's unwrap the arms, push ourselves up, extend that right leg. Inhale, bring our arms wide and high. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Breathe here. One more breath. Okay, let's use our hands to push us back up. Come to a seated position, wherever's comfortable. For our last close, hands to knees, palms facing up. Let those shoulders drop away, tall, long spine. Close your eyes. Take a minute just to appreciate the time that you've dedicated to yourself through yoga, the work that you've put in for both body and mind over the last 2 weeks. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. I am whole. Bring your hands together, exhale, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this Your Yoga Challenge with Em journey. I have enjoyed it so much, and I hope you have too, and it's here for you to use whenever you feel like you need some time to yourself, whenever you feel like you need a challenge, or just when you want to pick one up. Maybe you've got a favourite flow throughout the 2 weeks that you just want to pick up and use to make yourself feel good every now and again. It's for you to use. Your yoga challenge. Let me know how you got on. I love to hear, as I've said before, and I'll have more coming out, YouTube videos and live Zoom classes, so keep an eye out on my Instagram and my Facebook for updates. It's all in the description below, so hopefully I'll see you again soon, and thanks again. Lots of love. Bye.